Well, I got a couple more Amazon pickups for Black Friday on this episode of Bargain Game Hunter. So yes, we're wrapping up our Black Friday coverage with a couple more games I got from Amazon. One of which was Black Friday deal, one of which was actually a different deal, but it came around the same time, so I'm just looping it into the Black Friday stuff. So we're going to start off with the two games I got from Amazon. Both are PS5 games, and both have loose discs, which is most unfortunate. So this one I think is one of the best deals they did during Black Friday. Walmart was the store that actually had it as part of their Black Friday sale. And Amazon price matched it because every now and again, Amazon will just automatically price match a really good deal. And then you can order on Amazon. So that's what I did. And even though I've never played a game in this series before, I figured it was worth a grab, especially for the really good price I got it at. Silent Hill 2 on the PS5. I've heard this is a really, really good remake of a really, really good game. I'm not a huge horror fan. I'm starting to dabble in it a bit more. Like I played the Resident Evil games. I played, of course, Until Dawn and all the Supermassive stuff. I figured it's worth getting this because A, it's a great deal. B, I've heard it's a great game. So, but as you can hear, disc is loose. I'm going to have to open it, but yeah, Silent Hill 2 for $30. Really good deal. And then this game was on sale as part of the Secret Level deal. Now, if you don't know what Secret Level is, it is a show that is debuting this coming week on December 10th on Amazon. And it's basically a studio, I believe it's Blur Studios, who makes a lot of like video game cutscenes. They're doing an entire show about different video games with like super hyper realistic settings, and it looks cool. Well, they did a sale on Amazon where a bunch of the games that were featured in Secret Level were on sale. I don't believe this game has an episode of Secret Level, but it was on sale anyway for a price that was lower than the Black Friday price, so I figured, you know what? It's been long enough, might as well grab it. Helldivers 2 on the PS5. I've heard amazing things about this game. I'm going to have to check it out at some point. So, yeah, I figured might as well grab it. It was on sale for like $26, which is by far the lowest I've seen it. So, yeah, pretty good scoop there. So, two first party, basically. I mean, Silent Hill is a timed exclusive, but it's currently exclusive to PS5. And then a first party PS5 game for really good price. Can't go wrong. All right. I have some more pickups, so let's go through them and do a recap of everything that I picked up this week. And we got some decent stuff, so I think I did pretty well. We're going to start off with a destination I wasn't originally planning on going to, but decided to on a whim, and I'm very glad I did, and that was GameStop. So I went to GameStop because out of the blue last week, they started a sale that had some absurdly good prices on a number of different games, including one that I was shocked. Not only was it on sale, but on sale for as good of a price as it was. So, pretty impressive, to say the least. So, of course, whenever I go to GameStop, gotta check the retro section. So that's the first thing I did. And I was able to come across some pretty solid retro titles I picked up for good prices, none of which I had. And I think all but one are complete. So, pretty happy with that. So we're going to start off with Fuse on the Xbox 360. This is a third-person shooter made by Insomniac. This was the only Insomniac game that came out this gen that was multi-platform. This was before they were acquired by Sony. Of course, they made Sunset Overdrive with Xbox, and then before that, they made this, which was a multi-platform game with EA. I've heard mixed things. I've heard it's okay, so we'll see. I never played it, but I figured I'd give it a shot. Might as well, you know. So I paid a grand total of $7 for this. It's worth $8 total, so not too bad. Next up, they actually had a pretty substantial Wii section, so I'm actually going to save that one for the end, but I will pick this up, or I will show this, because again, I found a complete PS2 game for a really good price. Not going to complain about that. We have Mortal Kombat Deception on the PS2. I know this isn't exactly the most fondly remembered Mortal Kombat game on the PS2, but it's in really good shape. The disc is great. It is complete with the manual. And this was only like $10. So it was really, really reasonable. Sorry, it was $9. It's actually worth $14. So pretty solid pickup there. Next we go to the Wii. And I'm trying to remember, I don't think this came in a black case. It might have. I don't think it did. I think this is just a redo case. But this was a Wii game that was complete aside from the case and is in pretty good shape. And that is Geometry Wars Galaxies on the Wii. I believe this is literally just a port of Geometry Wars Evolved. I guess it's a slightly more advanced version of that, which was an Xbox Live Arcade game on the 360. They made a port for the Wii and the PS2. So yeah, it's got the sparkly cover. And inside, of course, you have the disc and the manual. This was another cheap one. I think I paid $6 for this, something like that. $7. It's worth $9, so a little bump up there. Next, we have Wario Land Shake It on the Wii. I saw they had this, I think, the last time I went. I was surprised nobody picked it up. It's a first-party Nintendo game in really good shape. No manual. This is the one that did not come complete. The disc is in really good shape. So again, I figured it was worth a snag. I paid $24. This one's only worth $16. So I did lose on this one. Not surprised, but considering everything else I got, I think I'm okay with that. The last but certainly not least, this is a pretty uncommon Wii game that is complete and in beautiful condition. The disc has some light scratches, but it should play perfectly fine, and it's not a game you normally see, especially at a game store. We have Muramasa the Demon Blade on the Wii. It is I think a side-scrolling action-adventure game with a really nice art style. I've heard good things about it. They actually had it in stock in a really, really great shape, so I figured it was worth a pickup. I paid $27, and this one's worth $31, so gained a little bit on that. So the main reason why I went to GameStop was because they had several games on sale. They had a handful of games that were these were all new, by the way, as well, for $10, and some of them were really good. Like, they had Modern Warfare 3 for $10. If I didn't already pick it up for $20 fairly recently, that would have been a great time to pick it up. But here's the one that shocked me. Black Ops 6 on the Xbox. They also had it on PS5. On sale for $27. This game came out a month ago. And historically, Call of Duty games really don't go on sale that often. Maybe a year after they come out. But it's pretty uncommon to see a Call of Duty game drop by over 50%, because this is a $70 game, mind you. I paid $27 out of pocket for this, because I also had a $5 reward. So I think it was $32 or something like that. So I paid $27 out of pocket for this. And it's worth $62. So now I once again have a complete physical collection of every Call of Duty game. I'm not going to open this because Black Ops 6 is on Game Pass. So I'm just going to play it on Game Pass. I will keep this sealed to add to my Call of Duty collection. So very happy to add this to collection. Figured that was a great time to snag Black Ops 6. So now let's go to Amazon. Of course, the first two games I picked up were from Amazon, and then these were also picked up from Amazon, and for pretty good deals. So we're going to start off with a game that it was not on sale. It actually just came out, and I got it on release. It was, I believe, the last Game of the Year nominee that I was missing from 2025. I'm mostly just happy this got a physical release. Do I think I'm going to play it? Probably. I don't think I'll be good at it, but I'll give it a shot. It looks interesting. That is Black Myth Wukong on the PS5. This did get a physical release. Of course, it was initially digital only. It's a Souls-like, so I probably will be very bad at it, but figured it was worth a snag. I paid $65. It's worth $65 because it just came out. And then we got our last two Amazon games. Both of these were on sale after Black Friday. One of them was the best price I've seen it at for a game that literally came out at the end of November. So again, very new. This one's also pretty new. I've heard very mixed things about it, but I wanted to try it, and I think $30 is a good price point. We have Harry Potter Quidditch Champions, the Deluxe Edition on the Xbox. Yes, I know, I think last month this game was a PS Plus game. I don't have PS Plus right now. I plan on getting it again soon because there's a number of online-only PlayStation games like Helldivers 2 that I need PS Plus for. I will get it again. I missed this for free, but now I have a physical copy. I prefer physical anyway, so... It's a Quidditch game. It's just funny how they didn't put Quidditch in Hogwarts Legacy, and then they decided to make a multiplayer-only Quidditch game by itself a year later. Okay, I guess. But yeah, I'm excited to try it out. Paid $30, and it is worth $47. So, pretty good deal. This one I was pretty happy about. Some people say it's great. I've heard some mixed things about some of the social justice crap that they shoved in this game, which does... give me a little bit of a bad taste in my mouth, but I've liked the other games in the franchise, and this was a good price for a game that literally just came out, so I figured it was worth a snag. We have Dragon Age the Veilguard on the Xbox Series X. Got this for $50, so pretty darn good considering this is a $70 game. It came out on Halloween. So, yeah, pretty happy to get it. I mean, it's a month old. A little over a month old. So, very, very good price for that. Paid $50. This one is worth $63. And then, of course, let's go to our last two games, which were ones I already showed off that I got for the Game Awards sale. First one, of course, is Helldivers 2. I wanted to pick this up. It is multiplayer only. I actually have some friends who want me to play with them at some point once I get PS Plus again. I do want to try it. I've heard good things about Helldivers 2, so I'm excited to check it out. Paid $25. This is worth $32, so not bad. But then, of course, the big score from Black Friday that I hadn't gotten until much later was Silent Hill 2, PS5. As you can see, both of these are now opened because both of them had loose discs. Surprisingly, Black Myth Wukong did not have a loose disc, so I am going to keep that seal, though the seal was broken, but whatever, it doesn't matter. But yeah, PS5 games have a very, very, very bad habit of having loose discs, especially when you get them shipped to you. So I still haven't quite figured out the trick to how to get a loose disc PS5 game back in the spindle without opening it. So I've pretty much just been opening all of my PS5 games that have loose discs, but whatever. But I got this one in. I heard great things about it. Apparently it's a phenomenal remake, and I got it for a phenomenal price. Paid $30 for Silent Hill 2, and it is worth $60. So, we got a pretty hefty stack of games. We got a nice little batch of retro, and then a bunch of very high-profile, mostly brand-new release games, most of which were on sale. So, can't really complain about that. I'm still waiting on my Black Friday pickups from BGP, although those are supposed to show up by next week's episode. So, that's exciting. I did email VGP, and they basically said, yeah, we're super backed up from Black Friday. We will get them to you as soon as we can. They did ship, so hopefully by the next episode I'll have that, as well as a few extra odds and ends. So stay tuned for that. But anyway, that's going to do it for this episode of the Bargain Game Hunter. Thank you for watching. Hit that subscribe button. Click the notification bell. That way you know when new videos drop. Oddly enough, we're actually getting close to episode 200 of this series. I've tried to do it weekly. Obviously, I don't necessarily complete that goal every week. But I've tried to keep this series weekly for a while now, and we're already at almost 200 episodes, which is crazy. So thank you all for watching and enjoying it. I know this past year has been kind of a down year, mostly because I haven't been doing any actual game hunting. I've been doing pickups almost every week. That's going to change. I've just had a lot of personal and physical issues that have prevented me from going out and doing a bunch of game hunting. I'm hoping that is going to change soon. So 2025, I think, is going to be a much bigger, more exciting year when it comes to the bargain game hunter. So just be on the lookout for that. But anyway, thanks for watching. Have Merry Christmas, because the next episode won't come out until after Christmas. So Merry Christmas to those who celebrate, Happy Holidays, and we'll see you on the next episode of the Bargain Game Hunter. Bye.